Morning, friends. I'm back out here at it. Boy, the lens of my camera is nasty. So, still ain't figured out how to flip my camera around on my iPhone without stopping the recording and the little thing comes up in the corner or whatever. Not a high-tech redneck. So, first day back to work after the holiday season. And just chilling in the garage. Had to use a match and light a candle to keep smoking cigarettes. Probably gonna quit here come first of the year. Not like a resolution, but more like been getting sicker and sicker of it as I go along anyway. So, not too many days left on that. Got some pretty decent light in here this morning. I thought I might show off some of the stuff that didn't come in too good on the last ones. I'm hoping that I get better at this, and bear with me. I just feel so cool to be published on something. I'm a ham. Walk by a mirror, can't help it. Not a good looking guy, but I sure do like looking at myself. Just, man. Yeah, I might get more comfortable if people start viewing this crap. So anyway, whether I can control and check some of this stuff out. Here's the chopper I was trying to show off. I need need a headlight. It's kind of a small, strange one. I think the original setup for this was a 6-volt system in 67 through 69, and mine still doesn't have a battery. I got to get a battery eliminator, Mighty Max. Got that tail light from a friend off of an old Trident, I think. Pretty much everything's Triumph. I'm a digging it. There's a little Honda my son's trying to sell. Not exactly sure what they're worth. This one's in daggum good condition. Ain't got much time on it. So anyway, here, check out this go-kart. Look at this go-kart. This thing is bad to the bone. Got suspension on the front. Whenever I got it, it didn't have any suspension on the rear. So I took a couple of 750 Honda, 1975 754 4-stroke Honda, and had some pretty hefty shocks on it. They weigh about 618 pounds without a rider. That's a heavy motorcycle, but they were heavy back then for whatever reason. Took the shocks off. Thought they would do a pretty good job on this bad boy right here. Yeah, it worked pretty good. And then the seats. This is a restaurant seat. It's going to be a perfect seat for a go-kart. Just happened to be called a Yellow Jacket. We're quite the Yellow Jackets around here. Go Lookout Valley Jackets. Yay. So here's the eventual motor for this thing. It's 8 horsepower, but I ain't getting no fire. Thinking I'm going to have to... I've sanded what you can sand, new plug, checked all the wiring, run it down. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that bad boy. The refurbished chopper. Yeah, my little girl had a blast with this thing when she was 4 or 5 years old, with a kind of a stroller hammock laid in here out of a little $15 stroller, and she could just steer right along. Had a headlight on it, a Ooga horn on the side. I'm refinishing it to donate it to a little girl up the street that her grandfather rides a Harley, and they're kind of into the bike scene. So every little girl with a dad or a papa that rides ought to have a chopper trike or chopper stroller. And then here's the one for my buddy this year. Let's see if we can get this thing in the light a little better. Ain't got the handlebars on it yet. But most of it was built out of the other part of that chair I'm using on the, that's a big key to the way I do things. I love to recycle. Because, hey, can't go green, it costs too damn much. Food costs more if it's organic. You'd probably get in trouble if you walked out here in the yard and killed one of my chickens that I'm getting in trouble for anyway, because you're not supposed to have chickens in the city limits. Sorry, dogs. But if I was to go out there and wring one of their necks, somebody from some other charity or some animal rights crap would have come along and probably put me in jail for wringing a chicken's neck just for something to eat. And it's organic. Been eating ticks out of my yard. It's helping out the whole neighborhood, but who's getting threats of having to go to jail and all kinds of crap because I've got some poor little old baby chickens? Anyway, that's how I go green. That wheel right there come off of one of those doggone golf caddy things. The back wheels are off of another golf caddy. The front end, the tree and everything, of course, is off of a mongoose bicycle and the gooseneck and all that stuff. Those pipes right there, those tubes are some of the down tubes that for the golf caddies. Made a nice extended front end on that bad boy. Yes. And then I took the legs off the chair and flipped them around, and they turned out to be pretty perfect for what I'm doing. I did a little bending on this part right here just for sake of making the wheel stance a little tighter so you could get through doors easy and stuff and be a little bit lighter. Gonna end up running that tube back down into the axle and hanging the hammock, the stroller hammock in right here. Gonna do a blue one on this because he's a cool boy. Gonna be riding in this thing. These little things right here, these little threaded teats are daggum did something on the chair, held something to something, like one of these bars come back around. But they're absolutely perfect. Threaded even right for a couple of bars that came off of the golf caddy for stability that'll make a nice little shade thing, a little canopy that falls down. That one had a rebel flag canopy on it before. This one I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm going to try to find like a Harley Davidson bandana or something to stretch across that. His dad, this kid's dad's got a sweet heritage. Be pretty cool. I got to be careful about filming over here around my desk because Facebook doesn't like some kind of advertising. So I'm not going to show off too much over here. Hey, look, that's me. Whoa.